Okay. Maybe, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Hidden Flame here. We're going back to Grandma's house.
I should probably ask.
Okay, ask Grandma.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Okay.
I got the dictaphone already. I don't think there's anything else in there I need to mention to her.
Okay.
Would you mind if I took a look in the attic?
I suppose it would do no harm. Come with me.
Okay.
Thanks, Grandma.
You are welcome, dear. Be careful now.
Bye, Grandma.
The bulb looks burned out. I'll have to replace it.
Okay, is there any bulbs up here? Oh.
Nah, it's drafty in here and almost out of fuel. Gonna need it for my smokes. Nothing. The bulb must be burned out.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to see if Grandma has any bulbs. Sorry, Grandma, I'm taking this bulb.
Free light bulb. Score! The bulb looks...
Okay, combined with that.
There we go.
Ah, here we go. Check the briefcase. Oh. Locked briefcase. Okay. Gonna have to find a combo for that. Let's check.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye.
Okay.
Empty. I've already searched. Nothing. Just some old bills. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling a sudden urge to do a race.
Okay. Math book. Secrets of Infinite Numbers. Whoa. Oh, that's pi. Is this briefcase set for pi? Let's see.
Yeah, that would have been too easy. I doubt the book alone is enough to solve this.
Oh, dear. One, one, two. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. Yeah. Okay, I know that one. Prime numbers. Hang on. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Yeah, that would have been too easy.
Yeesh. Prime numbers could be anything. Diagram. What's this diagram?
It looks like someone was doing geometry. I can't make much sense of it. Just some old bill.
Here's
Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching. Might be something useful in
but there's nothing in
I've
here.
already searched that. Various... An old type...
Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear! Good idea. A worn off... That combination makes...
I stole the police report. Huh. Guess there's nothing else in here. I'll be back. Is there a phone number in this book? No?
Nice black leather. A mere...
Oh, hello.
A decent-sized book collection. That action doesn't seem productive to me. Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing. Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Okay.
I found a locked briefcase in the attic. Do you know anything about it?
Oh, that old thing? Joseph said there were just some old boring Air Force papers in there.
If that was the case, why use an intricate combination lock?
That's a very good question, dear. In any case, I wouldn't know how to open it.
I found this book in the attic. Recognize it?
Oh, yes. I bought it for Joseph's birthday once. He was always fascinated by numbers. He believed that math could explain everything in this world.
He was a man of science. There's no denying that. I got the dictaphone. Hey, Grandma, do you recognize this tape recorder?
Oh, yes, Mr. Dicto. Joseph used to carry that thing with him everywhere. He could be absent-minded at times. It helped him remember things.
I don't want to show her that. I don't want to show her that. She'll just start worrying about me. I don't want to See you later, Gramps.
Take care, dear.
Grandpa and his Air Force. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think. Some woman dressed fancy. I'm not sure how I'm related to her, but she has my hair. Planes, plane. There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. Nah, I'm more of a coffee gal.
Oh, probably uses the book on the geometry chart.
was a joke, you know.
Hey, can't blame me for trying. Oh, sweet.
That combination makes...
Oh.
I don't see how those things work together. I don't want to... An old typewriter... Various... Just some old bills. Nothing interesting.
What am I supposed to do?
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet consists of 3 red roses, a blue violet, and 2 yellow tulips.
Wait a minute. A 3...
Note to self. Remember, the perfect bouquet
3
consists
red,
of 3 red roses, a blue
blue,
violet, and 2 yellow tulips.
2 yellow. Three red, 1 yellow, 2 blue. Let's take a look. Okay. So 3 red would be 2, 3, 5.
Note to self.
1 blue, 2 yellow. Okay. One blue would be 1. 1, 3, 1. Nice. Yes. What do we got?
Let's see what's in here. There were 2 pictures, a newspaper clipping, a key, and a tape inside.
Okay. First, let's...
Looks overexposed. I can't make much out. I think I see trees in the background, but most of the picture is just bright white.
Okay.
Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training. McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
Okay.
Tragic drowning in Conwell Springs. In early morning on Sunday the 14th, a teenage girl found dead near Conwell Lake. The girl is survived by her mother, father, and younger brother. The funeral service will be held at Conwell Cemetery on the 21st of July. The notice is dated July 15th, 1975. Tragic story. I wonder why Grandpa saved this.
Okay.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. I wonder what this unlocks.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Hello, Joseph. This is Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father.
Uh-oh.
Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, hope to see you soon. All the best. Bye.
You people make me sick. We're never coming back. Don't call, Don't write. If you ever try to contact us, I will call the police.
Joseph, you there? It's me, Cocky. It happened to me too. And I'm not going to tell any of those bastards. They got it all wrong. You're the only one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
I wonder who this Cocky is.
Okay. Think we're done up here. Let's go talk to Grandma again.
Mr. Good idea.
Oh, bear with me.
Oh, hello, dear.
Got a lot to talk about, Grandma.
Mind if we talk for a bit, Grandma?
Not at all, dear. What's on your mind?
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about McConnell Air Force Base?
It's not very far from Conwell Springs. Joseph was stationed there for some time during the war. I believe they're still training young pilots there today.
So, when did Grandpa enlist in the Air Force?
Oh, it was barely past the honeymoon when Joseph left to fight in that terrible war, together with his best friend Charles and my brother Andrew. Those were nerve-wracking years. I was so worried I thought I would burst. Every short visit from Joseph was a joy, but he kept going back to the front, to my great dismay. When I told Joseph about being pregnant with your father, he finally realized that enough was enough. He had done his duty. Shortly thereafter, he returned to a quiet farmer's life in this very house, helping your great-grandfather with the crops until he passed.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a young girl drowning around here?
Oh, yes. It was the saddest thing. She was only 16. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember the name of the girl or her family?
I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's okay, Grandma. I was just wondering why Grandpa would have wanted to save this.
Joseph was always affected by the tragedy of others. Perhaps he wanted to do something for the family. In any case, he didn't speak to me about it.
Does the nickname Cocky mean anything to you?
Sounds vaguely familiar. It reminds me of the aviator call signs Joseph and his friends gave one another. Joseph was vigilante. I can't count the number of times he got into trouble for breaking the rules. To this day, I have no idea how he always managed to land on his feet.
Must be hereditary, given the things I've gotten away with. Every time I wake up, I am genuinely surprised that I'm not in jail.
I'm sure it's not that bad, dear.
Oops.
But to get back to the subject, you don't have any idea of who this Cocky is?
I'm afraid not, but the Air Force might be a good place to start.
Okay.
Grams, can you tell me anything about this picture?
It looks awfully bright. Perhaps something was wrong with the camera.
Yeah, maybe. I should try to figure something out tomorrow at the university.
Okay.
Look at this photo I found in the locked briefcase.
Goodness, I haven't seen that picture in years. This was taken when Joseph was stationed at McConnell Air Force Base. That's him right there on the left.
What about the other two?
I don't remember the name of the smiling man in the back. The gentleman on the right was Joseph's best friend, Charles Wade.
Okay.
Do you know anything about this story, Grandma?
Not much, dear. It was the saddest thing. The girl was only 16 years old. We never really knew the family. They preferred to keep to themselves.
Do you remember their names?
Let me think. I'm awfully sorry, dear. I just can't recall.
That's quite all right, Grandma.
Joseph was always deeply...
Okay.
Okay. Do you recognize this key, Grandma? I found it in the attic.
I'm afraid not, dear.
Okay.
I don't see a reason to ask. What can you tell me about Charles Wade?
Well, I do know he has made quite a name for himself since he and Joseph went to war together. Apparently, he came up with some brilliant piece of engineering for the airplanes. They use it everywhere now.
Any idea how to get in touch with him?
I'm afraid not, dear. I haven't seen him for years. He and Joseph grew apart before you were born.
Any particular reason for that?
Oh, not that I know of.
Okay.
I already talked to her about that.
Okay.
Well, gotta go, Gramps. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Grandma. Huh. I guess I should look in the phone book. Okay.
All right, got it.
Okay.
Damn, no Charles Wade in here. Was worth a shot, but being rich and famous and all, I guess he's got a hidden number.
It's fine.
No hit for Wade Industries either, but it was kind of a long shot for them to have an office in this small county anyway. I should try to get a hold of him some other way. Nah, nothing like that in here. Nah.
How do I get the phone numbers? Oh.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Oh, hi, what's up?
I don't need to ask her about that. I'm trying to track down this young girl who drowned in the lake here.
Okay. How hard can a dead person be to track down? They tend to stay in one place, you know.
Ha, very funny. I don't even know her name, just when she died.
Oh, well, there must be some way to connect a name to that date.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to find...
Well, what do you know about the guy?
Not much. I think he was in the Air Force and served with Grandpa.
Maybe you could try to find somebody in the Air Force who knew him then?
Yeah, that might be worth a shot. I'm trying to contact Charles Wade. You know, the industrialist?
Wow, really? Why?
It's complicated, but he knew Grandpa back in the day. They went to war together.
Huh. Must be super hard to get in touch with a person like that.
Yeah, I'm finding that out.
Maybe you could ask someone in the Air Force. If he used to serve with your granddad, I mean.
Yeah, could be worth a shot. Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I know that he was no longer stationed here at the base at that time. He'd left the Air Force decades earlier. But as a Conwell Springs citizen, sure, I've heard the rumors just like everybody else. How he was found by the sheriff all messed up, walking out of the woods with some kind of unexplained brain damage.
Any theory as to what he was doing out there?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. But I'm positive that it had nothing to do with this base or our operations here.
Okay, what can you tell me about his service at McConnell?
Well, Joseph Rain is a legend around here. This pile of metals weighs more than my car.
Oh, jeez.
I was fortunate enough to meet him before he suffered his injury, and I must say, what an inspiring man. I'm positive that he would have made General if he'd stuck around.
Any idea of why he quit? He looks so happy in the pictures from the war.
Oh, your family, ma'am?
Granddaughter.
Well, then I'm sorry for your loss. I heard about his recent passing.
Appreciate it, buddy. So, about him quitting.
I shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but some say the war broke him. Me? I don't think so. When I met him, he had this aura about him, like he wasn't afraid of anything. Maybe it was his guilt. He ended a lot of lives, but that's just me speculating.
Gotcha. Thanks for the thoughts.
Okay.
What can you tell me about McConnell Air Force Base?
This is one of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S., established during World War I. The main purpose of it is to train fighter pilots. The McConnell Flight School is well-renowned all around the country. In the late 80s, the school started accepting a limited number of civilian applicants due to the high demand. Some of the most famous dogfighters in U.S. history, such as Ethan Fireball Jenkins, Joseph Vigilante Rain, and Brett Savior Myers, trained at this very base. Charles Wade, the great industrialist, did too. Some claim that many of his revolutionary ideas came from the former chief mechanic here, the late Niles Bloom.
Interesting. Thanks for the history lesson.
Speaking of Charles Wade.
I'm trying to get a hold of Charles Wade. Would you happen to know how to reach him?
I'm sorry, ma'am, but Charles Wade is a public figure. He has explicitly asked us not to provide his contact details to anyone.
Is there any way you could make an exception? I really need to talk to Mr. Wade.
No can do. I can't really help you out unless you have some sort of official business.
But what if it was a matter of life and death?
Ma'am, if you're in a life-threatening situation, I suggest you call 911.
Okay.
Do you recognize the aviator call sign, Cocky?
Afraid not, ma'am. I know all the call signs here, and I'm positive it's not one of them.
This isn't current, though. It might have been used as early as World War II.
Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't keep any official records of call signs. The only option I can think of is to get a hold of somebody who was around back then.
Any suggestions?
The only person I can think of who is still alive would be Charles Wade.
Oh my god.
All right, thanks.
My pleasure, ma'am. Anything else I can help you with?
One last thing.
I don't see a reason to ask
Nope.
him about...
That is it.
All right, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
Okay. Now what? Check my notebook. I gotta find Charles Wade. Huh.
Looks overexposed.
Oh, I have an idea. Okay, guys, I'm going to end it here. We have to head back to the university. See if we can get some information. Oh no, cemetery. We're going to go to the cemetery. See if I can find the date of the missing girl. So I'll see you then, guys.